It is Community Music Monday, and on this particular Monday, we have a mega huge pie. We have 418 songs on this pie, to be exact, and on this pie, I'm pretty excited. You gotta let me know. Do you have a song on the pie? Are you one of the illustrious 418? It works pretty simple. The bigger the song is, the longer it's been on the pie, the smaller it is, the more members of our community have spent their channel points earned simply from watching the stream to increase the odds. The smaller it is, the newer it is, and I think that pretty much sums it up. Guys, if you're finding out you won on YouTube a little bit later, congratulations. I did a one shuffle. If you're here now, good luck. Guys, what's it gonna be? We gonna get a big pie? We gonna get a small pie? What's it gonna be? It looks like it. Maybe a pretty big pie. Insane. Okay. We are entering into something I have genuine fear of stepping into. I have never heard an Insane Clown Posse song. Never one time. Is this anybody's... Is this anybody's song? I got bullied relentlessly in school, and got the crap kicked out of me by this kid named Tony who wore an Insane Clown Posse t-shirt every other day. I have such bad feelings about a band that I've never even heard before because of some dingleberry kid named Tony from 20 years ago. Okay? No. 25 years. Oh my gosh, I'm a little old now. I'm getting older. But my impression of Insane Clown Posse is a kid that beat the crap out of me. That's it. I've never heard any of the music. I've only ever kind of heard the lore, right? I've only ever seen the t-shirts and the memes, and every time I see the juggalo face or whatever, I think that's what they're called, right? Juggalos. I see Tony just pounding the crap out of me. I know that is very deep text. I know that you probably didn't think we were going to kick off Community Music Monday this way with me rehashing some childhood trauma here. But ICP very much got kind of pegged into the bully category in my brain because, along with Slipknot, because the same kid wore the same t-shirts, okay? It's how it is. Look, I believe very firmly that I should not judge music based off of anything other than my own opinions. So this is me boldly moving forward into this. And Tony, dude, if you randomly happen to be watching this, man, I hope your life turned out absolutely best. I hope you are slaying your mighty set. I hope I don't hold it against you. But I do wonder if I'm gonna start thinking this is why he beat me up. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm coming in completely raw dog. I've actively avoided Insane Clown Posse my whole entire life. And so I guess we're about to boldly walk into a place where no Walterooski has ever walked before. Let me know. Have you heard this before? Are you familiar, or are you raw dogging a very first listen with me?
I never even heard of the band.
You never even heard of Insane Clown Posse, babe?
Only from once you mentioned them because you said you didn't want to ever listen.
I did say I never wanted to listen to Insane Clown Posse behind the scenes, and that's something that you guys... I had no clue that they were on the pie, but if I don't listen to them, I'm going against everything I believe. So again, let me know. Are you familiar with this artist and song, or are you raw dogging a very first listen with me? Guys, I'm going to hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. if you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Kick or Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I know I speak for all of us when I say we would love to have you by. Guys, not gonna lie, my butthole's a little puckered for this one, but here we go. How many times? Insane Clown Posse on their album, The Great Malenko. Here we go. W to title for changing that screen. Title got updated. Sorry, I just noticed this. I like this screen a lot better. Also, this doesn't sound bad at all. This kind of sounds like kind of cool lo-fi. I'm sitting here thinking, like, how... This doesn't sound bad. What was that?
This isn't on, right?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Now it is.
No, I don't want it.
Okay. This is pretty dope.
How many times will I ask myself why? How many times? How many times will I ask myself why? How many times will I cry? How many times will I ask myself why? How many times?
Scary.
What'd you say?
That I kind of like it, but that like growling noise underneath is scary.
It is a little bit like... It kind of reminds me of like American Horror Story a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of like a creepiness to it. I don't know.
I've seen a picture also of the guys, so I think that's going into my opinion, which is obviously
The imagery is definitely...
I kind of like it.
The imagery is definitely affecting my opinion. Or definitely affected it before we got here.
Many times will I ask myself why? How many times? How many times will I ask myself why? How many times will I cry? How many times will you honk your horn and say fuck you? Now what the fuck does that do? You feel better now? I didn't let you pass. How about I stop my car and beat your fucking ass? How many times will my neighbor beat his wife? Somewhere in that house there's a bunch of knife. Fucking drunk, swinging his fist about. Why don't you wait till he sleeps and take him out? How many times will I sit in a hot car? Traffic jam, been sitting for a fucking hour. Must be an accident, I hope nobody died. Finally get there and the crash is on the other side. The gawkers roll.
What?
I'm sorry, it's like I like the beat a little bit, but it's so negative, the lyrics. I'm like, I'm actually listening to the lyrics for this song, but it's like bringing a negative energy into my body, like with chill as well.
It's a little bit I think I know why Tony beat me up. Like,
Who's Tony?
didn't you hear me just tell the big story about how Tony beat the crap out of me as a kid and he wore the
No.
Insane Clown Posse?
No, I wasn't here for that. You were I was in the bathroom.
Oh. Yeah.
No, I never heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tony.
Yeah. So, okay, this is kind of where I'm at with it. This is very much targeted at the common man experience. Like, this is absolutely about, like, the experience of what it is to grow up kind of down on your luck, lower middle class, like, asking very real questions, like, feeling like you are absolutely stuck in whatever circumstance you are and kind of embracing it. But also, it's like, it doesn't approach... I think that the negative energy bit is like, it's not approaching the world from like, let's make it better. It's approaching the world from like, hey, the world sucks, so screw it. Like, the world's not been very good to me, so you know what? I'm not going to let you pass. Like, it feels like almost a conscientiously nihilistic view of the world. But, it, you know, kind of kind of a fair one. It's definitely targeting the harder parts of existence and like in lower middle class to lower class America.
Swinging his fist about. Why don't you wait till he sleeps and take him out? How many times will I sit in a hot car? Traffic jam, been sitting for a fucking hour. Must be an accident, I hope nobody died. Finally get there and the crash is on the other side. The gawkers roll by and creep slow, hoping they can see a mangled body show. Some park and stand there and watch it all. With their kids, they point and fucking stare. And just remember one time I was pulled over, handcuffed. The cop was like, show's over. People watching, hoping that he shoots me. I just wanted to choke their fucking heads. How many times will I ask myself, why so many? Swinging his fist.
What'd you say?
I said I don't need to stay here.
You're not a fan of the song?
No, it's like I'm also though I did notice one thing. I'll say before I go. Am I on?
Mhm.
I just read the lyrics like when you said he's not gonna let the person pass. Like, I guess that you're right, but I was reading it as like people that honk at you and get angry at in the
I definitely get that vibe, but I feel
sounded better in my head. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. I think the thing that's kind of getting me here is it's a real comment on like how humanity does kind of suck. Like even thinking about the traffic jam thing, like he's commenting on people kind of rubbernecking, right? Like it's not even on your side. You're minding the other side's business. You just want to see the mangled body. You know, at the end of the day, it's like, well, all of the other traffic is slow, so I want to have my turn to see the tough stuff. Their hearts are in the right place, but I can't vibe with it. It's still really early for me to come into it, right? So I don't want it to seem like I'm dunking on it. It's certainly not my vibe. It certainly presents an energy that isn't an energy I've ever wanted to necessarily promote, right? But I do see it as fair art. This encapsulates a very fair human experience, and it's art.
I ask myself, why so many times? How many times will I ask myself, why so many times will I cry? How many times will I ask myself, why so many times? How many times will I ask myself, why so many times will I cry? How many times will I wait in a line? It's 3:30, I fucking got here at 9. I'm finally up to the front, can't wait another minute. Why am I here? To pay a fucking parking ticket. The lady at the counter acts like a fucking bitch. No smiles, no help, you're just a piece of shit. I'm getting pissed, calm down, fuck it, forget it. Back to my car, and there it is, another ticket. How many times will a crackhead smoke crack and ask me for some money cause he wants crack? Give him money, again, he's coming back. Walk away and here's another. How many times will a kid give a dirty look? A little.
It definitely seems like some of the things that they're singing about are problems that they themselves created. Like, you know, I feel like sometimes they could afford to have a little bit of willpower. It does feel like there's a lot of angst to this, but there's also a lot of like whiny baby, like just deal with it. Like there's a lot of bad attitude in this, right? Like, and it's almost like they're kind of embracing the bad attitude. It's very, very, what's the word I'm looking for here? Irreverent is the word I'm looking for. I think that is certainly in the vein of what I've heard about him. You know, I expected this to sound more like rap metal-y and in my face. I didn't expect it to be kind of a low, like, lo-fi stoner vibe. It is admittedly a little bit better than I'd kind of anticipated. That said, he did rhyme crack 3 times, and, you know, again, it's not necessarily subject matter that I'm, like, psyched about. You know, it's not moving me, but I would be absolutely lying to you if I said I didn't get it, right? I'm a human being that's had this experience. Doesn't mean I like the experience. Doesn't even mean I necessarily like hearing them make music about the experience, because I don't know if I should say rap or sing, so understand I'm saying make music because I don't know which these gentlemen prefer. I'm not trying to, not trying to take a dump on them just because it's not like my vibe. And again, I can see how people would feel understood by this.
Gas bitch trying to be a crook. I wrote the book. I was out robbing liquor stores when you were just a nut stain in your mama's drawers. How many times will I ask myself why? How many times? How many times will I ask myself why? How many times will I cry? How many times will I ask myself why? How many times? How many times will I ask myself why? How many times will I cry? How many times will you steal my car stereo? It don't even work, you feel like a bitch, don't you? I vacuum all the fucking glass off from my seat. I sit down, I got a piece stuck in my punching. How many times did I walk in and just sit and have to listen and learn all this bullshit? Learning history and science, fucking wait, knowing that, will that put food on my plate? Can I walk into
If you choose for it to eventually put food on your plate by working hard and, applying oneself, sure.
McDonald's into the counter and tell them you can make limestone from gunpowder? Will they give me a cheeseburger if I know that shit? Fuck no, fuck you and shut your fucking lips. How many times will a judge decide my fate? Who is he? A bitch, nothing great. He takes shit.
What?
I could still hear it from the room, but I'm reading all about them. It's so scary.
It's
They're kind of like a
they're I don't know if they're kind of like a gang. I think they have like definitely not a good reputation, but I mean, again, it's just not an energy I'm super psyched about.
FBI saying juggalos were a gang.
They sued the FBI for the FBI calling them a gang.
Yeah.
Well, I would too.
Gang in 4 states.
They're recognized. Well, I mean, okay, I feel like at a certain point that's bordering satanic panic meets music. I don't think that what they're doing is anything different than like what somebody. Yeah, like think about Straight Outta Compton. Like think about NWA. Like I'm not saying that these guys. I'm not saying that those are even comparable, but what I am saying is I do think that like they were making music that was reflective of their environment, and it absolutely seems like this is that case. It doesn't mean I'm like super psyched about the lyricism or like the, the kind of I don't care about the rest of humanity, but I get it. And there were plenty of moments in my life I felt the same way, even if I don't vibe with the song.
And fucks his old floppy wife, plays with his balls and judges my life. And who the fuck is he? He judges my life. And who the fuck is he? He judges my life. Who the fuck is he? He judges my life.
It was more kind of like Gorillaz-y vibe than I thought. It definitely had. It definitely shattered a lot of my preconceived notions or expectations coming in. I don't know that I would call any of this virtuosic or awesome.
Dog, I peels caps all day long, motherfucker. Really? They call me the big wheeler cat peeler, you know what I'm saying? I run this whole motherfucker, the whole block, dog. They call me the king, the big king. King killer, big wheeler, cat killer. Yeah, that's what they call me around this motherfucker. I run this bitch. I got this bitch locked down. I'm a big gangbanger, man. I'm a gangbanger, motherfucker. See, they ain't think that we was gangbanging out in this neighborhood, but they don't know about me and my clique, dog. And if you all wanna be down, shit, we can sit down and talk, you know what I'm saying? Get your ass in here right now and finish it. Here I come. Oh, dog, I gotta go, man. Okay. But look, meet me here tomorrow after school. Wait, I got yearbook. All right, meet me here around 5:30 tomorrow, dog. All right, guys.
You're gonna
Peace.
get in trouble.
I hope he doesn't get grounded, dude.
Yeah, me too, because then we couldn't be gangbangers.
Not exactly sticking the landing, though, you know.
Album time.
Look, I don't know if you can call this giving it a shot. That wasn't my favorite first impression. Was it better than I had anticipated it to be? Without question. I thought it was going to be rap metal that really, really, really rubbed me in the wrong way. This was certainly more vibey than I thought. I don't like what it's promoting, but I get it. And honestly, it's a fair view of their environment. It's a fair view of what lower middle class and lower class in America is like. I do think that the energy of this song is an energy where a person makes themselves the victim of their own problems and throws a fit when it doesn't go their way, and then creates more problems for themselves. But I think it's easy to do that when you're feeling pretty down on yourself, and you know, when you view yourself as kind of like a woe is me. I think that this is kind of an anthem of woe is me, and I'm not really about that. Anyway, but I liked it better. It wasn't as bad as Tony beating me up. You know? So there we are. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.